What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video, and as you guys can see, it was another W day today. Today was it was kind of iffy, I guess you can say, but yeah. Before I get into the video, if you like today's video, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. I would appreciate it. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. And yes, currently we are back testing paper trading because I had it funded, but I lost it because I didn't trade in it for 2 weeks because we just had bad price action. So technically I lost it because I followed my rules, and I didn't know you can lose a funded like that, but it is what it is. I know I can make it back or get another one, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, let's get into this. So today on the 4 hour, I really didn't see anything too big, right? I see we were really we came down, swept out these lows down here that were pretty equal lows, but this one was already swept. It's an hourly low. This one was already swept, so really all I saw was a hourly low down here, and then on on ES, I see we never got down to these lows, right? So on the higher time frame, I'm like, okay, I could see price action start coming up. We didn't have a SMT here yet at that time. So on the 15-minute, I'm like, okay, let me see what's going on. I see on the 15-minute that we have equal lows down here, and then we have, okay, yeah, on ES we have equal lows down here, and then on NQ we have relative equal highs up here. So price action could come either way, right? I would like for one of these to get hit, but once I start thinking about it, I'm like, okay, so technically speaking, right, on the hourly, we had already swept lows. And as you can see too, I'm making this trade recap a little later because I had to do something after. So yeah, but I started asking myself, right, I'm like, if we don't come down here, I understand it, right? Like, I don't have to see price action come down to these equal lows on ES because we've already swept hourly lows, right? We've swept out technically all of this right here, right? Boom. Oops. We've already swept out this. So I was like, okay. We have a 15-minute SMT now, so I was like, if we start seeing some bullish movement, um, I'll take it up because we also hadn't taken out London highs, which are right here, right? On both, we hadn't taken out London highs, but we did take out London lows and Asia lows. So I was like, okay, if price action starts giving me some bullish confirmations, I'll just take it to the upside. So I'm mostly favoring NQ because technically the SMT is favoring NQ, but when I go down to the lower time frames, right, I see we break 5-minute structure. After we break that 5-minute structure, I am waiting to see some sort of retracement, which we start getting right here. And let's see, I'm waiting for market to open as well because I'm not trying to take a trade before market even opens. That's like something I'm really not open to do, right? I don't care if the setup is there or any of that. I always like to see at least market open. So as I'm waiting for that, as you can see, technically speaking, there wasn't really an entry anyways. Like, there wasn't an inverse, there wasn't a retracement down to a imbalance or any of that, right? So this NQ right here just ends up taking off, right? Boom, starts going up, and then ES is super delayed. So look, just so you guys can see, at 9:25, right? Let's see. Let me go down to the 2-minute actually. At, let's say 9:25. We start going up on NQ at 9:25, right? At 9:25, this is where we're at on ES. Right here. We're still in this chop. So we're in chop. Boom. Once I see we end up coming up here, and basically making back up. I start seeing this, right? We're making back up this movement of this bearish movement. I'm like, okay, I'll enter. I end up entering around here. Set my stop loss down around somewhere. I think I had it down here. Yeah, I had it down to these lows, and then I was aiming for the 1 to 2. Almost the same thing, right? Basically these highs. We end up getting into this trade. It almost stops us out. Then it starts coming up. Then I'm pretty sure we hit break even spot around here. Yeah, we end up going past these highs up here, and then technically I could have held this trade and it would have worked out, but yeah, we end up almost getting stopped out. We go up here. Once I start seeing that price action gets past this, I go break goes past this high, I go break even, and as you can see, we get stopped out by a little bit. After that happens, I'm like, okay, let me see what happens. Right? I go back on NQ. On NQ, we are literally pumping, right? I just see we're pumping, and all I want to see is ES catch back up. So once we get break even on the first trade, I'm like, alrighty. If you don't believe me, look, entry was right here, exit was right here, as you can see. And by the way, this I entered here by accident. I closed out my whole position, but I guess I entered another thing here, but I got out. But once I see that price action ends up coming back down to this 5-minute imbalance, right? We come down, we technically inversed it, but then we come back up, right? This, I like how we made back this huge bearish candle with another bullish candle, right? And then we came down, and then we started coming back up, and then once we tap this imbalance again, I'm like, all right, I'm willing to take this trade, right? I just want to see some sort of move back up and a nice doji, or even if it isn't a doji, right? I just want to see us make all this back up, and then as you can see, we end up entering here, and yeah, I had a super hard bullish bias because of how hard NQ was pumping. So come on, where is this? Yeah, I had a feeling that, like, ES was gonna start catching up eventually, so I took the bullish setup. And yeah, that's honestly all that happened today. That's a trade recap. Nothing too crazy. 1 to 3. It was a banger for sure. And yeah, guys, that's it for today. If you liked the video, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I know I already said it, but whatever. And yeah, if you took a LW, same thing as yesterday, bro. Stay locked in. This is the game. This is how it goes. Who knows when I'm gonna get my next eval? I'll probably get it sometime soon, maybe. But until then, we'll keep back testing. I have this account like as if it's an eval. So we're at 51,675 already, just off of yesterday and today. We're at 1675 in profit. So we'll see how the rest of this time goes. But yeah, guys, until then, we'll see what happens. But y'all be safe, be good, follow your rules, plans, all that good stuff. You already know. I'll catch you guys tomorrow if I trade. Peace.